point guard, Mike Conley. At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. At forward, Julius Randle. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. At center, number 44. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's bring out the starters for your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at center, standing 7'2", number 23, Donovan Klinger. At guard, 6'4", number 5, Drew Holiday. At small forward, at 6'7", number 33, Toumani Camara. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Jaden Sharp. The other forward, at 6'9", number 34. Number 34. The head coach of your home team. This is your Portland Trail Blazers.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Shaedon Sharpe. T is out there with Klingon. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Holiday in at the point. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Now, here's McDaniels. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He goes on Donovan Klinger.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
First free throw is good. And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
And McDaniels drops them both. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Holiday against McDaniel. Here's Holiday. Pocket 6. Pass to T. Lets it fly. Kamare misses. They get it back.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assist from
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots, you've not made one of them.
Edwards looking it over. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Boy, whether he's in isolation or operating in pick and roll, we know Anthony Edwards so dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Kamara finds Holiday. Back to Kamara. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shoots over McDaniel. And McDaniels with the block.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Pass to Randall. The rebound by Sharp.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down. Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
Here's Randall. Oh, that's blocked. Conley against Holiday. Conley with the rebound.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Now here's Randall. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 on the clock. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Holiday. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Kamare. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Mr. Fundamentals got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. And Holiday, here we go. Softly drops in the floater.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Conley. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Conley. Out to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
take this chance to see which of last season's teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Pass to Sharp from the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Conley against Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Third team.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Hey, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And he knocks down the first one. Endures for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams is checked in, and Conley drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Edwards against Sharp. Outside Holiday. Here's Williams. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. Mr. Fundamentals got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets it in there.
44.
Mr. Fundamentals got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Shot left block. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. On the wing, Williams. It's stolen. Now Randall. It's blocked. Kamara with it. Nothing on the board. Outside Williams. T the pass to Holiday. Here's Sharp. No good on the 3. Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Throws it up high.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Timeout call. Who wants a t-shirt?
Entirely new group here for Portland. Diaz checked in for T. Jeremy Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Shaden Sharp, and Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Shot clock at 2. Edwards fires from way outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Blazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Williams dishes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Henderson. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Count that bucket.
44.
Mr. Fundamentals got 8.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
From Damian
Timberwolves leading by 12. BB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's Henderson on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
Here's Dillingham, covered by Lillard. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Stolen by Avdia. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance.
2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Good work defensively by Ingles.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Avdia with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Edwards passes to Ingles. Now Dillingham, covered by Lillard. Pass to Ingles, beyond the arc. Portland grabs the miss. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And the first one at the line is good.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Reed, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Timberwolves leading by 11. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Reed. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Lillard scanning the floor. With a step back, and the jumper is on the mark. Lillard's got it back down to single digits for Portland. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Portland has possession. They trail by 9 points. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at point guard.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sharp. Doesn't go for him.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Grant. Stolen by Reed. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Edwards got 9.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Lillard makes it off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Conley against Lillard. Reed kicks to Edwards. Unloads. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers trail by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Lillard missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And stolen by Lillard. Shoots the 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Timberwolves also with a sub. Randall's checked in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his third basket of the night right there.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Lillard against Conley. Blingan with the block.
And at 7'2", Blingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
So you don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 44.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Lillard from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McDaniels. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Sharp again, Edwards. Pass to Kamare. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Kamare's got his second basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
First one falls for him. And McDaniels drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. From down in the low post, it goes. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Outside, Edwards. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. In the corner, Kamara with it. Knocked away. It's stolen by Randall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
So it's Minnesota now. Portland making their last shot. Here's Randall, and it's blocked. And now Portland on the break. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Lillard. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Sharp drops them both. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Taking a look at some stats for Anthony Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, 27 points per, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out. Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Avdia comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Henderson subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. Pass to Holiday. Launches a 3. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. To the paint to end the run. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Boy, the chemistry Joe Ingles has with his teammates is clearly evident. This guy loves to share the rock.
Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Ingles can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Timberwolves foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
The line for your
Their
Trailblazers.
defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Henderson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Ingles, still without a basket. Fires from deep, got a piece of it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dillingham.
and they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
T, the pass to Holiday. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is the problem with a big, strong guard like Drew Holiday. The contact is like it doesn't even exist. He'll finish anyway.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
What's up?
Free throw, good, Holiday.
It's no coincidence, guys, that wherever Drew Holiday has gone, the team gets better, and it's about the way he leads by example.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. That's to Randall. And they call an illegal screen here. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. 5th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Outside Holiday. Over Dillingham. T. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Randall, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
They converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Gobert, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. That one misses.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Randall. Over Avdia. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start.
Take a break.
He said, quote,
Take a break.
"The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. That one is off. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And he's good on the second. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 11-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. And he's good on the 3 ball. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Here's Avdia. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
Takes the 13-footer. Dillingham, no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Now Dillingham. No scoring in this one. Count the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Holiday. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Ingles. Here he goes. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Timberwolves trail by 12. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lillard outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dillingham. 4th personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Free throw is good from Lillard. Drew Holiday has been on display for the Trailblazers. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponent's game plan is to take away the starter. But then, when the second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the nets, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
I know teams love to rely on the 3, but you gotta know when to get away. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got T. Holiday out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. Clingan with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Timberwolves ball.
Out left to the wing. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
34. Third personal.
Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And you know for that matchup with Denver.
Take a break. Take a break.
That's one to watch for.
Shots.
Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
That free throw good from Randle.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Both free throws good from Randle. Portland leading by 12. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Over Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates. Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Holiday. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Holiday, the pass to T. Back to Holiday. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Now here's Conley. Guarded closer. That's a 2 from Randle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to T. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Randle outside. And he converts the layup.
Julius Randle.
Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Holiday inside the line. That's down the hash. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Holiday is a guy who, if you allow him to get hot, he will be opportunistic.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Conley's got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. Pass to Kamare. Up top Sharp. Edwards defending. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And shot on the way. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Mr. Fundamentals got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Randle. And he makes that one.
Julius Randle.
Randle's got 9.
Wow, what a pretty dribble move by Julius Randle. That handle is tight.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 11. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Edwards. Tipped away. Clingan with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
44.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line
And if
for
you
two.
want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 9. And here is Conley. He has 5. Over Holiday. Going in with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. Trailblazers leading by 6. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for Portland.
It's been the guards who dominated the ball, but really in a good way, creating opportunities for their teammates, and that's something they'll look to continue here down the stretch.
Klingon finds Kamara. Holiday looking for an opening.
Drew Holiday is never afraid of contact. So crafty at finding ways to get to the foul line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That's good from Holiday.
What you love about Drew Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's going to give you great effort and intensity nightly.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Edwards against Sharp. Randall left side. And he drives in from 12 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards kicks to Conley. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's T. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Klingen covering. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. The three. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Randall finds McDaniel. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Mike Conley.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Sean. He's got 13. It's tipped. Outside Edwards. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Pass to Klingen. Conley against Holiday. Out of hand on it. They recover it. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniel sent it in.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for McDaniel. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Here's Edwards. Yes! And the foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
One shot.
He throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Williams dishes to Lillard. Pass to Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 15.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Drives to the hoop. And it's good for 2.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points to the inside. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 16. Reed finds Edwards. The rebound by Grant.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Henderson. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Edwards, he is a bruiser.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
Checked in for the Trailblazers.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Coming off a terrific season, averaged about 25 points per game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Avdia can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 6. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
And you're right, finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. There's 1:40 left in the third. Here's Dillingham. By Lillard. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, third.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
The first one falls. T's checked in for Williams. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Dillingham. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels outside. Has to Gobert. The Trailblazers pull it in. T's got 4 rebounds in this game. Avdia, and finished off by Avdia.
Wow, Avdia quick to the cup. What a finish.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley kicks to Reed. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Bounce pass, Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And no doubt about it, Lillard is an effective half-court player, but he's also lethal in transition.
Edwards against Sharp. Edwards with it. 21 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Edwards drops them both. One second left. And that one is off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. On the court for Minnesota. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both. Now Lillard. The 3, and they recover it. T, the pass to Avdia. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Kamara with it. Tries again. Nice defense from McDaniel.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Conley against Lillard. Conley kicks to Edwards, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Blazers ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Klingon. Conley against Lillard. Minnesota with the rebound. Klingon with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's T. Covered by Conley. T's shot is good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Pass to Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Lillard. From past the arc. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Conley dishes to Randall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
2 shots.
Big break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Abdi on the wing. That one a little long. The Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Randall no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And slam dunk by Kamara.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Klingon finds Abdia. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Conley. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Kamara. Back to Lillard. Now, here's Avdia. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards with a tough shot.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. It doesn't bother him.
Here's Avdia. Klingon. Minnesota with the rebound. Mr. Fundamentals got his 16th rebound on the night. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Portland lead. Avdia against Edwards. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Avdia.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now here is Conley. 5 to shoot. For 3, Edwards. And Klingon pulls it down.
got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Down low, here's Kamare. Banked in off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. Slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from McDaniels.
What a bonus when Jaden McDaniels is humming a little bit on the offensive end.
Conley against Lillard. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. The Trailblazers pull it in. Kamare's got 4 rebounds in this game. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels outside. Stripped it away. And now Portland on the break. Here's T. McDaniels defending. The shot by T, no good. Inside. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Mr. Fundamentals.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Lillard, the pass to Abdia. Here's Kamare. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Edwards from the arc. Can't hit that one. Abdia with the defensive effort. Pass to Kamare. Off target at the rim.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Edwards for the Trailblazers. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Avdia. And it's Holiday in for Damian Lillard. And Edwards drops them both. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Sharp. Holiday against Edwards. Now Kamara. Here's T. It's deflected. Randall dishes to Conley. Clinging with the steal. Kamara with it. Clinging with it. McDaniels picks him up. Holiday against Conley. Clingan. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Clingan's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Conley. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Sharp against Edwards. Now here is Holiday. He's covered closely. Yep, it counts. Holiday's got 23.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Huge
huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more from Israel as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, T.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arch, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Oh, they get it back.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work with.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Portland, Klingon. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Edwards. To tie it up. McDaniels right side. Pass to Randall. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Julius Randle.
Randall's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Here's Sharp. Here's Klingon. It's blocked. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Randle, and it's blocked. Pass to Sharp. Great D that time from Edwards.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Now Kamara. Sharp finds Kamara. Over Conley. Kamara misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley taking two shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Your Blazers Youth Dance Team. Show some love, fans.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Sharp, and the officials will call the illegal right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Goes to Holiday. Sharp on the wing. For the 3. Knocks down the 3. And the Timberwolves call time. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's dance time for them. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and T is going to pick up a foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. And
he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. he does get the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doorsburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See you next time.